to my channel. I'm Kiana, and this is where we talk about food, faith, beauty, and relationships. Today I'm actually going to make spinach dip, okay? So we have here, well, first, whenever I cook in the kitchen, most of the time I like to make me a cocktail. So this is ruby red grapefruit juice with white Bacardi rum. There's some red grenadine syrup and some frozen fruit. I think it's like pineapple and mango. So it's a nice, fun spring summer drink, okay? It's fire. You can have it, yeah, it's good. So now that we've gotten this out of the way, I already washed my hands. We're gonna go ahead and just jump right into making the spinach dip. It's so simple. I used to make this dip years and years ago, but I actually always served it cold. And I would add like the spinach with imitation crab meat, and it was just really good to eat with crackers or on bread. I went ahead earlier today and toasted some French bread. Like I bought a loaf, well, not really a loaf, but I got some French bread from Walmart. It was about to expire. It was like 60 something cents. Perfect for making like croutons or just to make any kind of dip and have some sort of toasted bread. So I just kind of cut them in half and then cut them in fourths. Like, you know, you get the point. And I've toasted them in olive oil, some minced garlic. No, I'm sorry, olive oil, salt and pepper, you know, my special everyday spices. And I actually added some minced onion. So that is one of the options that I have to eat with the dip. And then the other option, just regular cantina, really thin tortilla chips. So again, this is a very simple recipe. The first thing we need to do, and this is probably about, I don't know, maybe between 10 and 11 ounces of, because I actually purchased one frozen bag of spinach. And again, this is probably about, it's more than half. And this was a 16 ounce bag. You only need between like 8 and 10 ounces to make this, okay? So this is probably maybe between 10-ish and maybe 12. But because it's frozen, there's a lot of water, so we need to drain the water, which is why I have the paper towels, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and load the spinach onto the paper towel, just to kind of drain some of this out. See how much of a difference that makes, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of just plop this into the bowl. And let's go through the second half. And this takes about 10 minutes to prep everything. This is what we have left over, okay? This is what we have. And we also have 2 cups of Italian cheese blend. You can use like mozzarella, Parmesan, whatever you prefer, but I just went ahead and bought shredded Italian cheese blend. I'm gonna put maybe 70% of this or 80% of the cheese in the mixture, and then the 20% remaining will just go on top of the cheese so it can have like a nice crust. Okay, so now that we have our spinach, this is for later, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and add 8 ounces of cream cheese. This is 1 cup of sour cream, nothing special. I know that they have like Mexican sour cream and all these other crazy sour creams. Just basic sour cream is all we need. 1 garlic clove. Now we have our seasoning. So this is my favorite, which is salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. It's actually pink Himalayan salt, onion pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, red pepper flakes, just your favorite seasonings. I don't need the whole amount, you know, I just wanted to get most of it in, and I'll probably just save the rest for a different day. So let's go ahead and get this all kind of mashed up. And then we'll add, remember, about 80% of the cheese. And this is it, folks. I mean, very simple, very basic. I'm all about simplicity and making like fun, snacky meals. This is probably gonna be dinner tonight, honestly. I had a heavier lunch and breakfast, so this is all I kind of need to chill. This can be a lot of calories, so you can get like low-fat cream cheese, and the spinach is fine. And you can get like a low-fat sour cream. The cheese, of course, you can do the same. You can even get like, honestly, I was about to say you can get like some vegan cheese, but I've never tried it, so I don't want to say. But those of you who are vegan or whatever, you may have some good ideas on things that we can substitute to make this vegan friendly. Because I know the dairy is not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get this all stirred up. I'm gonna start to fold in the cheese. Okay. Fill up this baking pan with spinach, cheese, sour cream, cream cheese, and we're gonna bake it on about 375 for 20 minutes. Okay, and this is gonna be fire. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Ooh. Now we're gonna wipe this off. Okay. This is a good fresh rag. So I know I'm pretty messy, which is why I have like water all over me, but it's all good. So now we're gonna add the 20% that I left over in this Italian cheese blend. And we're gonna bake this again on for 20 minutes at probably 375, 350. I'm using my toaster oven, so honestly, I'll have it on 350 because it's a smaller space and it heats up really fast. And so we're gonna go ahead and get this in. And then I'll be back and we'll taste it with our bread and our cantina chips, okay? See you in a second. See you in a second. Okay, so it is finished. And this is Seven, my son, and he's here to taste everything. So I pulled out the tortilla chips, which is the cantina style, which only means that it's thinner. You got an option, Seven. You can use the chips or the toasted bread. Yeah, just there you go. You like it? Is it fire? Okay. Is it fire?
I'm not big on cheese.
But I know, but it's still good. Okay, so I am going to taste it now. And, okay, look at Seven. Okay, now. All right, go ahead. You want to taste it with the toasted up. And this is one of the things I wanted to show you guys, because before I mentioned a loaf, I didn't mean a loaf, okay? This is just French bread, 63 cents. I've made several sandwiches, and then what was left over, I just cut them and made some smaller sizes, which is great for, like I said, croutons or any dip. So are we done? Okay, all right, thanks. So Seven is gonna leave, and now I'm gonna taste everything. Okay. So I am going to taste it now. Now remember the drink I had before. Just want you guys to see it again. I finished the first glass. This is number 2, and I'm feeling myself. Again, this is a ruby red grapefruit juice, some white rum, ice, red grenadine, and some frozen fruit, okay? And as you can see, I am so always wet and messy. I'm ready to taste this. Good. It's fire. This is fresh out of the toaster oven. 25 minutes at 350. Again, I use a toaster oven. 2 person household, so I don't really use the oven that often. taste it. This is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you see it? Can you see it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that cheese. Look at that, look at that. Come on now. It's so flavorful because of all the seasonings. that I use, plus seasoning on bread. Hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. This is Kiana, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.